Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be my very first episode video where I'm just going to be winging it. And interestingly enough, I'm not even going to edit this quirk out, yeah. Interestingly enough, this is going to be the first video where I speak about something faith related. So obviously, if you look at my previous videos, you'll see a reoccurring theme where everything is about locks. Yes, I still have locks and I'll still be doing videos about locks, but my faith is the most important thing to me. And yeah, I just wanted to share some encouragement. I'm going to be oiling my hair as I'm speaking. I don't really wear makeup, so take this as a lock. Get ready with me as I'm speaking. And I've got castor oil and I've got jojoba oil, and yeah, so I'm just gonna be moisturizing my hair as I speak. Guys, this is for another look video, but seriously, retwisting too often. I don't retwist too often, but the parts that I'm trying to like disconnect, I'm really seeing them start to thin out, and I'm just like, nah. So I'm trying to, you know, use a bit more castor oil because it's good for thickening hair. Massage my hair quite regularly with castor oil and just see my locks thicken up, because I want to have my locks for quite a while. I don't want them to be hanging on for dear life. I want them to be thick. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna put a timestamp in the description and probably in the comments, telling people where this video actually starts. Okay, so guys, so I remember this moment clear as day. I was at university. I was in university, and I just remember God telling me, He was like, Christine, I did not call you to be nice. I was just like, yo, where did that come from, God? Like, what do you mean? I even thought like, is this just me? That is so random. Like, where did that come from? And then he was like, he continued to speak, and he was just like, okay, he was like, go online, and he was like, I think no, trying to remember what he said, but he was just like, check the definition of the word nice. And to be fair, you never think to check the definition of words that you're pretty sure you know the meaning to. Like, people don't really check up the definition of good or bad or anything like that. But yeah, he was just like, check the definition of the word nice. I was just like, And normally, what's it called? Normally, when I search up the meaning of a word, Google will always provide its own definition. But this time, there wasn't that. So I just went on the first result on a website, and the website gave me the root origin of the word nice, and I just looked at it and I saw foolish. I said, whoa. I was not expecting nice to mean foolish. Like, that is, you know, when you look at the root origin of words and you look at like their core meaning and how the words developed throughout languages and stuff, the essential like meaning of the word nice is foolish. And I was like, mad. People have been calling me nice all of my life. And then he said, I've not finished there. He was like, Christine, now go onto an online Bible and then type up nice in the search bar and see if nice comes up in the Bible. I did that. Nice had 0 results. I think I'm gonna put those things in this video, and obviously you can search for yourself. I was just like, my mind was blown, and this is the most, up to this day, this is the most clearest and loudest ways God has ever spoken to me. Like, I did not pull that up from anywhere. Like, I would not have the reason to doubt being nice, because it was always coming to me as some form of a compliment. So I would have never thought to question it. And it was so crazy, loud as day. And then God was like, Christine, like, I have not called you to be nice. I've called you to be, you can be kind, you can be good, you can be all these wonderful, patient, all these things that the Bible mentioned, loving, but I have not called you to be nice. And he was just like, think about it, like, oftentimes, like, when people say, oh, that was so nice of you, that's sometimes when you've like literally gone out of your way to do something that you weren't necessarily, it wasn't like a duty, it wasn't a responsibility of yours, it was something that was excessive and not necessarily called for. And for me, God has just been taking me on a journey. I've read this book called Boundaries, and I've got it down, I've got different versions. I read the main book first, and that book just changed my life. I might do more videos on boundaries and stuff like that, but I've read the main book, Boundaries. I've read Boundaries in Relationships. I think it's called Boundaries in Dating. I've read Boundaries in Leadership. I know that there's a boundaries for parents as well, like Boundaries with Your Kids book, I think. Yeah, but like, just understanding that it's okay to say no. Like, especially as like a Christian, when I was younger and I was still learning more about God, learning about the Bible and stuff like that, I kind of fell into like just this thought pattern where I thought being a Christian means that I'm called to be like mistreated, like specifically called to be mistreated by people, for people to take advantage of me, for my time not to be my own. And that's a completely false narrative. I feel like God is definitely calling all of us individually. Everyone has different experiences, but to really question and challenge that, and read about it and pray about it as to how we should hold ourselves, how we think of ourselves, how we perceive ourselves, and therefore how we allow other people to treat us. Oh, I was like, wow. To this day, and I tell that story to so many people, and they're like, rah. Me, these times, I have not oiled my hair this whole time as I'm speaking. But anyway, that's good. Yeah, like, people are just like, whoa. Because literally niceness, it stems from a desire to please people. And just to break it down even more, obviously you can read this in your own personal time, but when it gave the definition of niceness, it spoke about it always being used in relation to women. And it was like, oh, she's so nice, so foolish, she's so, she's easy to control kind of vibe. And it's just like, I feel like, and even when I was reading the book Boundaries, the connection I made then later with it was that, unfortunately, like a lot of girls, they are given the wrong information. They think it's biblical to be mistreated. It's biblical, like, or yeah, it's what the church does. It's like, it's God's intention for people to just take advantage of us. So if we say no, then that's wicked. And that's how, a lot of people abuse women and stuff like that. And it's actually, no, I've not been called to be nice. Yes, I've been called to be kind and called to be good, but I have ownership over my thoughts, and I'm able to make a decision for myself, and I have the authority to let my yes be yes and my no to be no. Like, you're not about to step all over me. And it's so freeing, because now when people ask you to do something, you can commit yourself fully. And if you don't want to do something, then you have the right to say no, and you don't feel a way about upsetting someone, because the book Boundaries again spoke about, there's a difference between hurting someone and harming someone. Like, a doctor can hurt someone by injecting them with like a vaccination or whatever it may be to protect them from a virus or anything like that. Whereas to harm someone there's no benefit towards it at all, and it just damages that person. But no, actually, when we say no to people that are asking us things that are like, that are not our responsibility, saying no is actually helping them, because it's putting the onus back on them to take responsibility over their own lives. So it's just like, oh. So guys, moral of the story is, do not be nice. Do not be nice. No more Mr. or Mrs. or Miss or Master nice guy, okay? Oh my gosh. You know, like part of me was like thinking, should I have, let me just, I really want you guys to see how I oil my hair. For those who came for the, the encouragement is semi-finished now, but yeah. I mix the jojoba oil, I mix the castor oil. I rub it into my hands, and then I put it for my roots, like that. Is there anything else that I want to say? All I hope is that this has encouraged someone, like, now that I know the meaning of the word nice, it just, when I hear people using the word nice, it just makes me like, I'm just like, so, obviously if it's in a setting where it's between us, I might tell them that story if it's necessary, or, you know, or if I feel that it could encourage them. If someone's on stage and saying, you know, oh, she's so nice, and I won't now stand up and be like, hey, do you know what nice means? I won't say that, but I'm thinking it. Yeah, so please, like, feel free, as if it's a drink, feel free to message and like comment in the comment section and let me know what you thought of this video. And yeah, if you would like more videos like this, obviously this is the very first video I've ever done like this. Yeah, hope you learned something from it. All right. Goodbye, guys. I will see you in the next video.